is that the music gone as we see? And we're gonna bring back the Grand Blue music, obviously. Welcome back to Singularity. It's not on guard this time, it is Singularity, because today we will be featuring two of the best Grand players in the world in the form of Goenitz and Yamana. Wow, I am nervous for this, honestly. Jesus. If you guys have watched the stream for a long time, you know I am nervous for this. Today, we'll have Yutaso on the stream helping. Thank you so much. You are here on such short notice that I really can't say much. He has been helping us so much for the tournaments and stuff, and also promoting in general. We thank him a lot. But most importantly, we have Goenitz and Yamana on today. But before the match starts, we're gonna have a special session. Let's roll them in. If we can. We're gonna wait a bit. Those who are early into the stream, they can hear everything. Oh, konbanwa.
Konbanwa, good evening.
Good evening. これは、ゆうちゃそさんです。
Yes, I'm Yutaso.
かっこいい。
山名さん、こんばんは。
どうもこんばんは。
ゴニスさん、こんばんは。
こんばんは。
My N6 Japanese really kicking in, bro. N6. Okay, thank you so much for coming today. Can you please introduce yourselves? Goenitz first, please.
OK。皆様どうもゲンニツと申します。まあ一応そこそこ流し入れたはずのグラン使いではあるんですけれども、まあ今日はね、山名さんが相手ということで、まあちょっと自信ないけども、ちょっと頑張っていけたらなと思います。よろしくお願いします。
よろしく。
で、これ質問連続で答えた方がいいんかな。
ちょっとじゃあ一回間を置いてもらっていいですか。Hello, I'm Goenitz. I think a mid-level Gran user, I think. I'm not confident, but I'll try my best. お願いします。
はい。He says he's not confident, but this man is a beast, I tell you. This guy is so balanced in his gameplay. It is... Well, if you played him, you know. And some of the participants before played him before. So, let's introduce our next participant, Yamana-san.
はい、どうも、山名と申します。
So, I asked the question earlier. Yuchaso can maybe ask that too. He likes, as the overseas viewers, we always see Yamana as like the very aggressive, like, do they call it seme? Sugoku seme or something? Like, attacking Gran. A lot of 2Ms, a lot of dash-ins. Very, very aggressive Gran. Do you agree with the foreign viewers on this?
では山名さん、さっきのインタビューの回答お願いします。
はい。まあ、ライジングになってから、まあ、確かにもう、ダッシュ攻撃がとても強力なので、まあ、とにかく攻めに傾倒した戦い方が多くなったかなとは思います。まあ、やっぱりお話通りというか。かな無印よりは、その前作よりは、すごく攻撃的になったような気がします。
はい、I'm Yamana. Rising has a very strong dash attack, so I think the emphasis is on attack. It's more aggressive than the previous version.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Like, Gran has a lot of features and stuff. We'll talk about that later in the stream when we start the first to 10. Thank you, Goenitz, Yamana, and especially Yuchaso-san for translating this. I'll end the call here. You two can prepare for the first to 10. I'll tell you guys when to start, and good luck, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. 頑張って。
ありがとう
ございます。
Okay, so I am off the call now. These two players I'm gonna have them join. So Goenitz will be on P1. Yamana on P2. I can actually, again, with listening to so many streams, I can kind of get what they're saying. The problem is, my Japanese is absolute crap. So I'll have, thank you, Yuchaso, for coming, honestly. I actually like typing the questions in advance and those things. So here we go, we got this. So, please start whenever you, please start when you are okay. Alright, let's go. Woo! Yeah, so You heard Mr. Yamana earlier. Actually, I haven't put out a lot of videos recently, or any at all. But I really like to say the difference between these two people. Yamana, if you watch a stream, sometimes you'll think, wow, this guy is dashing deep in for those 2Ms. He is using the 5H, 5U cancels and stuff. And fun fact, if you 5H, it's like -9. And if you 5H U cancel, it's also -9. And if you get counter hit by that 5U, you know you're dead. You are absolutely dead. You're eating 60% of your health minimum. So yes, these two players are gonna just ready up. You can see Yamana like jumping in the what they call it, the bottom and stuff. He's very happy with the pre-connect avatars, I bet. But yeah, and Goenitz, he has a lot of emphasis on control, I would say, by comparison. He uses a lot of dash L, 4L. By comparison, he's like psh, a lot of punches. He doesn't really do the close range 2M, 4L, and then extended pressure. Or at least in the replays and stuff. Let's see. Okay, they're ready. Start whenever you want. Okay. Pre-smack talk? I can't smack talk them. I'm not good enough at the game. But yes, thank you, Mito, for coming. Hello, Utaso in the chat. Everyone is here. I'm glad that everyone's hyped to see this match. And yeah, those two players are still up there. No, each other. Oh, okay, no, they're too respectful to each other. Yeah, Goenitz was like, oh, I'll do something about it. Like when he retweeted the what they call that, the announcement, and then Yamana was like, yeah, let's go. Like he's like the Dancho, you know. He's very excited. Oh, why is he on the Belial? Some guy is pranking us. Wait, Goenitz. Okay, thank God. He was on the Belial. You can tell he was playing ranked earlier. And hello, Zuyan chat. Hello. Today we are having a spectacular match. Please enjoy and sit down. I got my water here because this might be a long set, you know? So first match, here we go, boys. I will talk you through over time on what kind of strings they use, what kind of combo choices they have, because both players are quite different. Goenitz focuses a lot on corner carry in his routes, and then Yamana, well, he just does whatever combo on counter hit, because you see a lot with him in the replays. But whether this materializes today will be a different matter. You know, Goenitz has been showing a lot of the dash out spacing, because similar to how Gamera adapted to Ren, you could say, they generally play one step further. And the worst part is both Grans are blue, so I'll see that. Yamana starts off strong with the standard corner carry combo. That one is really good because it does not require crouching at all. You just do EX Fireball into 4M. 7 frames, really strong button, and that's the counter hit. You see, look at the damage right away. 93 damage and 93 meter, and the meter, he's basically dead here. Yamana gets a perfect to start this off. As you can see there, Yamana is very emphasizing on offense, and here you get another dash out hit. One thing that Goenitz also mentions is the use of M Reagan Lave. It is a very unique fireball because it can actually stop dash out attempts really well. But Goenitz gets tagged by the dash out once again. Will it be the EX Fireball? It will do the corner carry and gets the reset. Goenitz once again low on life, but look at that dash out. Very early aggression, but once again, Yamana getting that counter hit. No super available though. And get that cheeky charge, and Yamana will get that first one. Do tell me in the chat what you're thinking, whether it's Yamana or Goenitz. Yamana definitely looking really comfortable after the first part. As he said, it's really suited for aggression, but Goenitz puts that 2M down. Really nice button to stop people's approach, and it's plus on block. On counter hit, it converts to 4M too, which is really, really nice. And look at that counter hit. Good thing he's not at the wall. If not, he'll hurt. And the EX Fireball, we should... Oh no! That's a huge spot. It's close, heavy starter. Super available. And... Tempest Blade! Oh man. And look at that punishment. Goenitz is just focusing on the control. Yamana hard calling out that dodge. Moving forward. And that's the dash 2. And we see. But Yamana, 1 health. Can he pull it off? With punish. No conversion. And look at that. It's another 2M counter hit. That deep dash really catching Goenitz flinching. We got that 1 pip left. Goenitz definitely not out of the game, but the delay DP will catch Yamana out. Goenitz staying cool under the pressure. He wasn't in chip range, by the way. He had to actually hit him. And look at that. Dash M versus Dash L. Obviously, there's only one answer. Yamana going for the dash daggers like we're playing vanilla Grand Blue Fantasy versus Not Rising. But look at that. Those plus range. That lockdown. Gran differentiating himself from Cheetah. Focusing on the lockdown boxing aspect. Not playing the Grand Blue Zone as much. But baby, that's just his Grand Blue Zone. Nice use of the fireball. But look, that M breaking life I was talking about. That's a really important component of the match. If you watch it further, you'll notice that it's gonna only come up more and more. As both players dash into each other, the M regulate would be so important. Oh, gets that tag, but a bit too far. At far range, you can't connect that. And look at that. Wow, that's a really close dash M. But Goenitz still retains his advantage, does not bow down to Yamana's Oki. Both players looking to aggress. Goenitz does not have fireball anymore, so his combos will be compromised. Never mind, he gets that counter. It does not matter. He's gonna go into the super, get that pip off, put it on life support. Fireball is ready. And the dodge on the raging strike. One hit into super, recovering his own and pushing him out. Not a clean hit, unfortunately. And one more decision left. EXTP could have died to the same shot, but Goenitz Abare for L. It'll go 1-1. Goenitz adapting really well, introducing some of his own aggression. That's one thing that happens in the replays a lot, is that Yamana tends to get stuffed out a lot. It's like either he counter hits the opponent or he gets counter hit. But that's just the nature of the game. And that's a confirmed counter hit. We'll bounce him up. And look at that efficiency of that combo. That's plus a block. And the counter hit. No confirm. That was devastating. He was at almost 100 meter. And he will continue the knockdown. Force the pip off. And Goenitz tries to cross up. But ultimate DP will allow him to get out. That's not a safe jump. I like the decision. But he will one hit into the driver bastard. I really like the decision not going to the super right away using that fireball, but Goenitz turning the tides around, going aggro. That's a far corner combo, so he gets to use that 2H. Oh, that's a cheeky charge. You can't do that, Yamana. Continuing the offense, keeping the corner. You are not getting out. I have 83 meter now. Light DP to keep the cooldowns ready. Plus some block, and that's the block string I've been talking about. The 2M, 5L, 2M. Oh my god, Goenitz put on the back foot so much. That delay throw and no punish on the sweep. No confirm either. He did not have cooldowns. And Goenitz manages to get out. Guard crush. Guard cancels the guard crush off that. And Goenitz only has one pip and a dream. Going for all those resets. He needs to take risks, but the risk taker was not enough. Goenitz there was in such a tough situation. That guard cancel just chipping the last bit of his health off. Oh man, yeah, the Mexican standout. Both players seeing what each other would do, but Yamana was so favored there. And another confirmed by Yamana 2 times! Keeping his cooldown, Uchiho. And look at this block string, so many counter hit points. And Goenitz, very nice choice to just use that dasher to get up, but he is in the corner again. That DP fumble. Oh, counter hit! But not close enough to get that close H. Whoa! Throw whip, plus some block. Plus some whip. And he will get the pop. Once again, reset. And Goenitz in these situations. So much. Both players jump. Both players flinch. Goenitz converts. And unfortunately does not go for the corner carry route. Still gets the combo, corner combo. And look at that. 90 meter. But both players are surprisingly even because Yamana has all the resources in the world he needs to kill. But nice overdrive surge to catch him. Not the throw whip. You know from uni, throw whips are an actual thing. And both players jump, man. That was a fuzzy timing too. Smooth. No confirm this time. And what a fumble. Goenitz gonna get that chance. Oh, he does not get that part, but at least moves forward. And what a whip punish. No confirm because it's tipper for M range. Counter hit, dash M. Goenitz looking to end it, not using any specials. I thought he would use M regulate, but I guess he wanted the distance though. And one hit into ultimate kick. And nice reset. Look at that block string, same thing, but Goenitz taking advantage of the plus strings, pushing him back. Yamana firing back on his own. Both players really tight on meter. Any mistake Yamana does will end up getting him killed because Goenitz has super. And no more bar left. And oh no, he does not get the super even on counter hit. DB would get him punished. Oh man, that was so clutch by Goenitz. Oh, I thought it was done there. He was dashing him for so long. And 2-2 this set is dead even so far. And look at that. M Regulate coming up to stop the forward movement. But the counterplay is jump. It has a longer recovery, longer total duration. And the forward roll throw, cheeky. Oh, the delay! He does not confirm it though! Still gets the counter hit. EX boot. He has the combo ready, but he's keeping super for the later parts. Counter hit! And that's the boot! Yamana getting a bit too angsty. 2 counter hits, and that round was over. Oh, wow, okay, whiff punish. Nice patience by Yamana. Going in for the throw. Nice ship damage. Goenitz does confirm the second part of his block string. Watching that corner. Unfortunately, that EX Fireball does not convert too much, but these two players are using 4M so much in this matchup. You can see that a lot of Yamana's whiff punishes are from that. Goenitz catches him and boxes him with that. At the tipper, it can be tricky though, but yeah, that's the problem I've been talking about. At the tipper, it can be tricky, and Yamana will probably go for a triple rage. Okay, never mind. That was optimal. My bad. My bad. That was optimal. Gran players, note that down. And nice jump by Goenitz. That's a really good timing, and that's a far corner combo too. Gets all that meter advantage, and look at that. That's Gran's damage output in this game compared to the previous where Jita kind of overshadowed everything. Look at that deep dash out. Yamana holding the defense, and Goenitz wants to keep it in the corner no matter what. That's a counter hit. Not a big combo though. Probably can't finish him up. That's right. And that dodge, Yamana will get the punish. Going for Bahamut. Wow, that's a lot of defensive options gone from Goenitz, even though he was trying to retain his pips. He has 0 now, so any combo basically will kill. Oh, he tried to do a delay, but wow, overdrive surge to anticipate the dash in? That's crazy. Goenitz, that experience paying off, and look at that dash out. Consecutive counter hit, and that's the Gran combo. Once again, you'll be seeing it a lot, and that will be a lot of damage. Goenitz representing quite a few throws here, not getting through though. And using that combo early on means that he won't have enough for super suit. Won't exactly hurt a lot, but he will maintain the advantage, and still Yamana has the life lead. Goenitz using that JU really nicely. One of the best jump buttons in the game, if not the best. Crosses a massive hitbox, and that M Regulate will pave them. What is that setup? Guys, hello? Have you seen that before? Have you seen that before? Oh man. It truly is the Grand Boo fantasy. Okay, wow, Goenitz firing back after that 2-web. I don't care if you're plus on block, you're spaced out enough. I'm gonna just dash up it. And look at that Yamana's signature. The dash up into the mind games. The dash up confirms. Does not go into the combo. Still, the second part hits. He still manages to get a super available. Tip is the play though. And he will finish it. Wow, dude, we are even, guys. Free. Wow, dude. I'm saying wow a lot because there's so much going on between those two players, especially the fireball game. I can't explain it quite fast enough over here, but the M-Regulate usage here and there, especially that using it to cancel the fireball. Yamana has been representing fireball occasionally, although he gets jumped on, he's still doing it. Goenitz knows it's a good strategy, and of course Yamana's tendency of just dashing in, M-Regulate can deal with that. One thing we haven't seen though is Goenitz using dash M-Regulate. With the simple input, you can easily hide that input. But I think with Yamana's aggression, it might not be fast enough. So we'll see. We'll see. Wow, single hit. That's fuzzy into a buffer. Side swap and then DP. If you watch Goenitz stream, you know this. Oh, that's a counter hit. Tried to press a button to stop his entry, and Yamana getting that first game. The corner is so important in Gran Blue. You heard the Gran Blue zone so many times. These two players can definitely show what it is. Look at that. Goenitz playing the spacing, using them and Reagan Laves, preventing entry. And look at that. Yamana also showing how effective it is, but he was a bit too angsty there. Presses instead. And the control, you see, and Reagan Lave against the dash M, the dash L. My bad. Again. Show it off, guys. Oh, that's a far confirm. And the 5U, he chooses to charge instead. He's gonna save that for a combo later, perhaps? No. He's gonna go for it. Not high enough, though. And keeps his advantage in the corner. Does not anti-air fast enough. Yamana is dead. Caught up by Goenitz. And early Gran Boot, Goenitz takes the hit. The chip damage included. 2 times, and okay. Was it a fuzzy jump? I'm not sure. Okay, Goenitz turn. Tries to throw him into the corner, I bet. Jumping forward, Yamana. Pressing a bit. Baiting Goenitz to come, but he gets that hit. Meter available. Tempest the Blade. And Yamana taking one back for himself. It is one Yamana, one Goenitz, one Yamana, one Goenitz. We are almost halfway through, and these rounds are not slow at all. This is so much action going on between these two players. And the dash show does not confirm. This one does. Unfortunately, does not get the wall bounce. And Goenitz saying, Yamana, you do that all the time. I can do that too. Let's see if you can defend it. But Yamana gets out. Goenitz using that DP to maintain that corner pressure a bit too deep. Yamana using the offensive option for defense. And okay, then Yamana's timing. He's trying to catch him, but does not adhere in time. Cannot use that 2H there. And another one. Look at that. One mistake, and that's it. And that's chip damage. Yamana does not get the crucial hit he needs. Still in the corner. Anything can happen. Goenitz might be looking for a DP, but it does boot instead. Who needs Season 1 Gran Blue, am I right? We just do. We just boot. And that dash out, stopping that timing. Very nice. Oh, what a timing. Goenitz seeing through the gap, but using that rising sword medium. EX not required, but huge jump by Goenitz. EX fireball carries to the corner. Staple in Gran's repertoire if you want more sustainable. But wait a second, that's a counter hit combo and boot, double boot, raging, but combo limit. Still, Goenitz brings it back. Double boot, Gran Boot fantasy. We're living Season 1, seriously. It also has a lot of corner carry, if you have seen. If you guys like to do the 2H counter hit, 214L whip combo, it also does a lot of corner carry, and sometimes it can provide the bounce, depending on distance. And Goenitz getting the early advantage. Very nice hit, and you can see how important momentum is for Gran. He is really nice compared to Jita. Jita has a lot of whip punish tools. Gran, however, has a lot of damage, a lot of corner presence, a lot of boxing in instead of just keeping them in the corner. And this is the new tech we have seen. This is the way to maintain some of the cooldowns. If you see Twitter, GBVSR_GR, you see that. And another fireball combo will go through. Goenitz getting this round back. Wow, this is the second time we have seen this. Very important confirm. You can see that red on the back. Definitely doable. And going for the throw. Still representing it. And that's 6-6 out. Who's will win? This time it's Goenitz. 68 meter. And look at that, finishing off with 80. One more block string, one more offensive sequence will be it. And oh, catches him with the no cancel boot. Goenitz, super no. Oh, bring it back to 0-1 at here. No, it will be the 6-6-0. Goenitz finally taking the lead first time in this set. 6L fantasy, hello? And again, starting with the Reagan Lave, and very nice adaptation by Yamana using that 214L. On counter hit, you can introduce another normal. If not, you can just let the 214L rip. And speaking of 214M, he brings it to the corner. Still not enough to push Goenitz back. Yamana does have the meter though. How will he use it? No counter hit. Oh, that's a huge hit! 6-6. H, look at that damage. Bring it to the corner. Pop. Reset. And very nice interaction button chosen by Goenitz that you use. Still one of the strongest sweeps in the game. Gran just has such a strong repertoire of U buttons. Very useful. And bounces in the corner. 6-6H confirmed. Goenitz with that timing. And speaking of that interaction, who does the M regulate later will win. So Goenitz is very smart with the delay. Only DP cooldown left. He will use that EX, extending that a bit. His overdrive surge cooldown will be back, showing off some of those 5U cancels, but Yamana will manage to get out. Hey, look at that. Just both players carrying quarter to quarter, and that's the raw ultimate boot. One more in the tank. And a close normal. That's the finish. Goenitz 6-4, turning it around.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Ooh, that's intense. But you can see Goenitz using a lot of that fireball to adapt, control that round start, and then later on using those mashes on defense instead of just holding and moving out. He's willing to press against Yamana because Yamana is putting a risk for himself. A lot of those dash 2Ms, dash close Ls. He's bound to take one hit eventually. And Goenitz doing everything to keep him in the corner. Yamana and Goenitz equal on BP pips. And look at that. Goenitz trying to box him in still. At a distance, which is really nice against Yamana because he cannot convert those far M hits unless he's willing to spend resources. Yamana does it a lot with the far M ultimate boot, but otherwise, Goenitz is much more liberal so far we've seen. Look at that control. Yamana conditioned? No shampoo? Hello? Bro was sitting down against that barrage of normals, push that to 3/4 screen, and that's another counter hit. 4L confirm. And that's the super once again. Tempest double Ado. Look at that doing basic grab blue block strings it. Yamana is boxed in. Goenitz with the perfect control. 7 golden letters. 7-4. Taking the lead. Will Yamana take a breather? He's really taking control with the use of far outs, as I say earlier. Yamana, offensive. Very insane pressure. A lot of stagger points, a lot of counter hit opportunities. But Goenitz spacing it out, so minimizing the damage. Even though he gets hit sometimes, it wouldn't be as painful as the others, or like the ones he started with. And look at that. Once again in action. Keeping all those plus strings, and that pays off. No EX used to confirm. And the grab, finally. Yamana. Perhaps representing that more would be nice, but that's a nice confirm. Super available, but will he spend it? He does not. Focusing on jumping out again. And Goenitz getting that counter hit BC this time. This is very worth for Goenitz, although he only has 1 BP left unless Yamana gets out of the corner. It is a really good situation for him. Both players at 1. Yamana has the lead. The whip does not get punished. How we open him up. 1 cooldown used. And no more BP on Yamana's end. Anything can kill him, but that's the ultimate ball hit. Both players, 0. Grab. That's going to be so much damage. Only 2 more guesses left. 1 more guess left. Goenitz will get the last one. He does. Getting that lead. 0 BP. Using that M breaking lane again. Nice whiff punish this time by Yamana. Goenitz has represented that L overdrive surge to open some a couple times. Oh, but that's a counter hit. Does not get that wall bounce. MDP goes through. No save jab. And what a reaction by Goenitz seeing that forward movement. And the shimmy! Finally, we see one. Not common you see in high-level play because throws are just so long range. It's kind of hard to pull off. And Goenitz will get the lead. 8-4. And we're not even 40 minutes into the stream. These matches are going so quickly. So many little adaptations. And nice. I like that choice. Not using the long recovery fireball. But Goenitz using those feints. Oh, that's gonna be a huge mistake. Rising sword. DP on negative. But you will pay for the risk. Goenitz didn't take the turn right away. He's completely fine with boxing you in. Look at that control. The feint. No counter hit this time. If he did, it was me dead. But never mind. He gets that jump in. Super will end his life there. Goenitz taking such a strong command of the set. Man, Yamana could not get started. He needs to get into that close range spacing, but Goenitz is just playing outside, inside, dancing around his range. And look at that. M-breaking lane against the dash. Another one. Okay, this time Goenitz gets stuffed, but look at that. Every time Goenitz does the dash out, it's a bit outside the block distance. So if Yamana presses, he'll get counter hit. If not, he'll kind of minimize the damage, even if he gets whiff punish using those plus frames to enforce. And he's fine with not just opening him up. Speaking of which, Yamana sits down, finally tries to get out. No counter hit still. Yamana is not pressing. Finally gets a good turn off, but never mind, that's a punish. Okay, he chooses to take a bigger turn. I thought he would go for a dash and throw, but very nice confirmed by Goenitz. And look at that. It will be set point for Goenitz. Look at that. He was looking so deep into Yamana's offense earlier, but Goenitz just seizing control of the match. He's playing a bit further. If you don't notice, look at that. He's playing a bit further back, dashing out and regular controlling Yamana's movements once again. He's playing on the tipper of the far end range. You guys, look at it. Very tipper, and that's why you don't get to confirm also. That's the weakness of that distance, is that you can't convert into the max stuff with Gran, even with Raging Strike. Chooses to side swap, obviously. We've seen that a lot from him. Oh, Kore de Kimeru, but are you sure it's Goenitz that's gonna get Kimeru? Oh man, this is a set point for Goenitz. How will Yamana come back? Can he do it? But Goenitz is having such a control of the neutral against him. He's jumping the counter hit, overdrive surge. Look at that charge. He's getting into his head rent free. 55, 58. Tsugeki, 71 meter. Any combo will be devastating here. It will be one nasty combo. Look at that walk. He walked in close out. Okay, tries that L overdrive surge again. But Yamana will corner carry him once again. Plenty of chances, but ultimate rising sword. Corner swap once again. And Goenitz using that same thing. But Yamana does not forfeit. What a DP. Wait, this is a chance. No wall bounce. This is unfortunate. Goenitz gets the Obari mash. This will be it. And look at that. He will end in an offensive sequence of himself. Goenitz gets that 10-4 against Yamana. Wow, what a set. I thought this was... There are so many games. Normally it would be super long if they played this many games, but it is so explosive between these two players. Look at that. Goenitz with the adaptation, using a lot of the M Regain life. He didn't even use that many heavy normals. He wasn't even using 2M that much until that one set. He really made Yamana sit down. He does 2M, a little dash into 4L. And then later on, he could creep in, slowly push him to the corner with the dash L's, like dash out. Normally, the pros will have a fuzzy match to deal with that really well. But Yamana could not deal with the pressure, and he could not get him started. Yamana, once started, he has such insane pressure. Even Goenitz was getting counter hit a lot. But once Goenitz sees the chance, he does not let it go. He sees that neutral situation. He changes it. Okay, like, how about we change it up? We change it up so that we play a bit further, so that if he hits us, it won't hurt as much. Like the tipper for M's you see, he wouldn't be converting a Raging Strike from that. He wouldn't be converting unless he's using one of those lights, which is really, really nice. I really like that decision making. Or you can also see that kind of spacing or adaptation in the Ren Gamera matches, which is again happening tomorrow if I'm not wrong. So do take a look at that and see how Gamera did. It was that one set, if you want to watch that older one, where he came back against like a massive deficit. So I'm gonna start a call here with them. Seriously, both players showing up so much. And yeah, hello, Utah Sosan.
Hello.
Do you have any
Hello.
thoughts on the match?
Yeah, great game.
Yes.
GG.
Yeah, GG. Thank you, Goenitz. Congratulations to Goenitz, and honestly, Yamana, I would love to have you more on the streams. And seriously, both players showed such a great grab. What you can see, two very different styles here, honestly. Yep. So let me ask both players some questions. Goenitz, at first you were under the offense of Yamana a lot. So what do you think about adapting on the defensive side?
山田さんの攻めはもう本当序盤はめちゃくちゃガツガツ来てて、こっちに圧をいっぱいかけようっていう意思がひしひしと伝わってきて、で、途中とか、自分のファジー後ろジャンプ投げに対してダッシュ C を決めるっていうところを見て、もうこれはめちゃくちゃ考えてきたんだなっていうのが伝わってきたんで、すごくいい攻めだなって思いました。ありがとう。はい。
はい、
以上です。
はい、Goenitz says, I felt the offensive pressure in the early stages. Along the way, I could see some constructs meta, such as an air throw with a strong dash attack. GG.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Yamana-san, do you have anything to say for the stream?
山田さん、今回の対戦どうでしたか？
準備したことは、最初やっぱり強く当たろうっていうのは最初決めてて、最初思う通りに言ったんですけど、やっぱりゲニスさんの対応が早くて、あとやっぱりゲニスさんの防御を崩すのにちょっと難儀して、そのまま最後までいっちゃった感じですかね。
はい、わかりました。お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様です。
Yep. Thank you, everyone. And yeah, I should say Oscar-sama also.
Okay.
sorry.
Yamana said, I decided to apply strong pressure first, but I couldn't break down Goenitz's defense.
Yeah, that's a very, very good thing to say. And Goenitz was really strong in that match. But Yamana also showing off why people overseas also watching for his offense. It is so strong. One thing to say from me, even though this stream was short, I really love to thank Goenitz, Goenitz-san, Yamana-san, and Yutasu-san for coming on today. And especially Yutasu-san, you were really quick and you just say, okay, no problem on Twitter. And go check out his streams also. He commentates a lot on Yesu. Goenitz and Yamana also stream from time to time. And join the Gran server if you want to learn something. So again, thank you to both Goenitz and Yamana for joining today. And I guess we can end the stream tonight. I have nothing to say. Those were really fun matches, and I'll definitely share it more to the other people. お疲れ様。
お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様でした。
お水ありがとうございました。
I was able to help you.
チャさん、
はい。
さっきのハハハって言われるのなんか俺だけ入れなくてちょっと寂しい。ごめん。俺の英語力がなさすぎてちょっと寂しい。
いや、僕がズイさんのお誘いに秒で全然問題ないっすって回答したからわははみたいな。
そうめちゃくちゃ助かりましたって言ってて。
I was nervous. Okay, 緊張する。But yeah, thanks everyone for joining. So as always, have a banger and see you in the next exhibition or tournament. Bye bye.
Bye, GG.
Bye.
See you next time, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.